One question can bring you back to what anchors you, to the truth underneath the excuses, to the moment you realize that the path forward might be clearer than you think. Welcome to One Question, a short, weekly reflection to help you reconnect with your body, your values, and your truth. This week's question is, what is standing in your way? Most of us can name what we want. A new job, more ease, better boundaries, a creative project, a healthier relationship with ourselves, clarity, peace, momentum. Naming what we want is the easy part. But when I ask my clients, what's standing in your way? The room often gets very quiet. Some people start listing circumstances, time, work, kids, money, other people's expectations. Others will say something vague like, I don't know, life. And then there's the moment, which is my favorite moment, when they pause, breathe, and say something like, maybe it's me. And that's when things get interesting. Psychology has a term for this, self-imposed obstacles, or internal barriers, or what we might call limiting beliefs. We think of obstacles as external. They are things out there. But some of the most powerful barriers we face are inside of us. Fear of failure, fear of success, perfectionism, staying in the familiar, old stories that we believe about who we are. The brain hates uncertainty. It would rather stay in a mediocre situation than risk a change, even if the change could be great. This is called status quo bias, and it is well documented in behavioral psychology. We cling to the familiar because our nervous system equates predictable with safe. But predictable isn't always safe. Sometimes predictable is just stuck. And yet, not everything standing in your way is you. There are very real obstacles, structural barriers, health challenges, caregiving responsibilities, financial limits, and other people's power or choices. So the question isn't, is it you or the world? The real question is, what part is mine to work with and what part is not? Because once you know the difference, you can choose your next move. When I sit with this question myself, what is standing in my way? I can usually tell you the answer by how my body reacts. If I feel tight, defensive, irritated, or suddenly tired, it's almost always internal. Some fear I don't want to name, some story I've outgrown but haven't updated, or some value of mine that isn't being honored. And once I notice that, I have choices. Do I step over the obstacle? Do I walk around it? Or do I need to sit down with it and deal with it so that I can actually move forward? Not all obstacles need a battle. Some just need attention. Some need honesty, some need a boundary, and some simply need you to stop pretending they aren't there. There's a wonderful concept in acceptance and commitment therapy called clean pain versus dirty pain. Clean pain is the discomfort that moves you forward, truth, growth, clarity. Dirty pain is the suffering we create by avoiding that discomfort. Delay, avoidance, rumination, self-blame. Sometimes what's standing in your way is dirty pain. You're not stuck because you can't move. You're stuck because you're trying not to feel something. When you face the thing, when you name it, allow it, breathe with it, it becomes something you can actually work with instead of something you hide from. So, if you want to explore what's standing in your way, try this. Number 1, name the obstacle without judging it. Is it fear? Overthinking? Actual logistics? A belief you inherited but never examined? And then move on to number 2. Ask what part of this is within your control. Even a tiny part, 5%. Your power lives there. Number 3, decide how to move with it. Step over it, go around it, or deal with it head on. There is no wrong answer, only an honest one. I really want you to sit with this question. Don't ignore it. That whisper of resistance that you feel might be pointing you towards the exact thing you're meant to face. The truth has probably been waiting beneath the surface, hoping that you would slow down long enough to notice it. So, the question is, what is standing in your way? Until next week, honor your truth, trust your body, and keep asking better questions.